you practice like 12 hours a day? Like, how often do you do art, and do you do it 4 hours a day, or do you practice it every day?
Well, I hate to say it, but I failed high school because I was drawing too much. Yeah, I would say a lot of it is practice. You also, believe it or not, you also get better by getting away from it. Also, you get away from your art for a month or so, and you come back and you have a new perspective on it. But yeah, in my young days, high school days, all I did was I'd draw comics in class, and I got all my friends addicted to it. We were like making our own comic books, and then we figured out what girls were, and we decided to kill all our characters off. And this was around the time of when the original Secret Wars came out, and we made our own comic book called The Final Conflict. And essentially, it just has all our characters are trapped on the moon, and somehow it turns into like this brawl to the death. So at the end, there's only one guy left.
Do you still have that?
Actually, if you get my first art book, I have a feature in there which discusses how I was a big fan of George Perez, and he inspired me to start drawing comic books. And I talk about the final conflict, and there's actually a splash page. You can tell it's totally inspired by George Perez. And there's a splash page, and it's just got like 50 characters all just killing each other. There's a guy in the foreground with his teeth getting knocked out. It's great.
Sounds great. I think you should revisit that idea.
Yeah.
Do you find that you enjoy drawing female characters more, or is it just that you've been asked to do it more often?
Well, it's really hard to say, because you're going after two different things when you're drawing a male or female character, obviously. Mostly Marvel has hired me to do female characters, and most of the male characters I've drawn have actually been done at Wizard. So all the Spider-Man you see, the Wolverines I've done are all done through Wizard. Which one do I enjoy drawing? I mean, when you're drawing a male character, it's like a reprieve from drawing women characters all the time, which I've been doing for almost 10 years straight. So, I mean, they both have their pros and cons. You're not going to ask me who my favorite character is.
No.
But yeah, I can't really say that one's better than the other. They're two different things to me, really.
But I've always been a She-Hulk fan, and you really help to enhance that love, because your covers just bounce right off.
Well, thanks, and that's good to hear. I mean, sometimes people do ask me. Go ahead.
And big breath.
It can't hurt. People do ask me, what's your favorite character to draw of the female books? And I can't even give you an answer on that, because they're all different. Elektra, you were trying to come up with ideas for a stone cold killer type character. For Emma, you were trying to come up with ideas for a bitch with attitude. With She-Hulk, you're going with the humor aspect and the strength aspect. So, each book, each character is just totally different in my mind. If you say, what's my favorite?